John, wow, what an ending! Yeah, take two of take two. It was what an ending. It was looking destined for extra time for most of the game, really. But then Byron Moore pops up with two goals, and we're through.
Yeah, and you talk about the goals. There's a clean sheet there that's massive as well. And I think the back three, five, however many you want to call it, thought they were all outstanding today because Avro aren't any pushovers, that's for sure. A real physical side, and he played some really good stuff, especially when that rain started coming down. A bit of zip on the pitch. It was a real tough game, a real tough, gritty performance from the lads. And I'll be honest with you, at half time, I did express my disappointment because I think we can be better. But second half, they've come out fighting, haven't they? They've put everything into that performance tonight. They put absolutely everything in. I can't put into words how difficult it is in conditions like that against a side like Avro, a really good side, by the way. Let's just be right about it. At the weekend, they were a terrific side, and they really made it hard for us. And we maybe were fortunate to get the game tonight. But I tell you what, Byron Moore, great finishes, pressure. What pressure, you know? And it was, it was almost storybook there, bringing him on to go and score the goals to get us into the next round. But overall, I thought the lads were just terrific to a man tonight, and yeah, I'm delighted for them because we've had a tough maybe 10 days really, you know, some poor performances here and there in between some good performances, but tonight I think there was 90 minutes of good performances.
Yeah, and Perry Birkhamshaw's role in both goals as well was superb.
Absolutely, absolutely, and he's picked up a little bit of a knock, but anyone who knows Perry will know that he'll play through absolutely anything. So, and to be honest with you, he looked fitter tonight than he ever has done. So maybe he's having us on there, but yeah, he's come on, and yeah, his role's been brilliant. But again, I talk about the defensive side. He's done an awful lot defensively as well, getting back into shape, securing the ball when we need it secured, getting his body where it needs to be. It's just little things like that. And then Junior Brown comes on and shows his experience to help us see out a game. You know, and these are things that you talk about a group of players and a squad of players. This is what you need from everyone. You need impact from the boys that come off the bench. You need impact from the boys who maybe haven't played the last game that come and start this game. Like Joe Robbins, I thought he was brilliant. Ticks it over. Probably doesn't get enough credit for what he does and how well he does it. Recycles the ball, keeps us in the game, keeps us in control of the football. And yeah, I mean, I could go through absolutely every single one of them, but I'll go back to the defence. I think they were terrific tonight. And Paddy Kennedy showed a serious amount of experience to go into that middle when Kelvin's come off. And that's not easy. Been there before. Play in a certain position all game and then go into another one, and he dictated it today. You know, he was aggressive against a really aggressive striker, won his headers, dictated the line, got us up, and that's leadership that we're asking him to do. And he's starting to show it, and that's what will kick him on.
Yeah, and then Ben Greenup was put on, and he really helped with linking up with Byron Harrison. He was looking a bit isolated in the first half, but that seemed to make a difference as well.
Yeah, sometimes you've got to sacrifice support for Byron, and he knows that, and he does a great job of getting us into the game. And at times, listen, first half, I think they put it on us. They had a couple of chances early on, especially. I think we were poor for maybe 15, 20 minutes. It took us a bit of time to get going, but I thought we saw out the half well. We showed the energy that we can show. I think we started getting up the pitch a little bit more, which is where we're better when we start playing football in the opponent's half. And yeah, second half, listen, Greeny's come on. He worked his socks off at the weekend. He worked his socks on tonight, and he deserved to start the weekend. At the weekend, maybe a bit unjust to not get the start today. But listen, with tactical reasons, played Joel a little bit higher, showed us the energy that we know he can give us. And when I look behind me and I can see the firepower that's there, that I know can come on and make a difference, you almost sit comfortably in a 0-0, which is crazy because you're never going to be comfortable, especially in the FA Cup. But listen, the lads have just put in a real good performance overall, and we could talk about individuals all day long, but it's a team effort and it's a team here. Those 16, 17, 18 players that we've got have worked ever so hard the last 10 weeks, if you include pre-season, to get into positions like this, to put on performances like that for the fans. And we've probably not done it enough, especially since I've sort of come into the role. We've probably not given the fans enough performances to sing and dance about, but we've definitely given them one there.
All right, we'll leave it there, we're getting soaked.